Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. It's Friday. I hope your week has been well. I hope you're doing good. We're going to play with some book pages today. I got a couple different size books here, but we're going to make these sweet, simple double pockets. This is with the smaller paper. How cute is that? Can glue it down to a page. You can keep it open as a back pocket. You can glue 3 sides, have it as a side tuck. So many ways to use. And then we have a nice big one. And these cards are what I had made just playing around and posted. And no, I didn't do a video, I'm sorry. But we'll probably do that on Monday. Because I was just playing around and I made this just with an envelope. Got a pocket there and then the flat pocket there for the envelope. So I mean, we can do one of these as well if you want. I didn't decorate it or anything. I just put it together. No pockets, no embellishments, just plain. All right, and then I just stuck these in the pocket. But since our mail is rotating strikes, the mail is going out. It's just a lot slower, because if your mail is going to a place that is on its strike mode, then it'll sit and it'll wait until they're done. So anyway, that's that. That's what I read this morning anyway. So, you just need 2 pieces of book page, music page, scrapbook paper. I mean, grab your scraps. I have some stamps, and I'm just going to, that stuff doesn't tear very good out of that book because every page seems to have a ton of glue. I have some different colored inks just for a change from the usual, you know, black and browns. So I have blue and pink, and I have a marmalade color. I didn't grab a purple. I should have grabbed a purple, but you know, not today. I'll just work with what I have. So do you have plans for the weekend? It's my birthday today, as you know, most of you know anyway. And so the kids are coming for a barbecue. So I'm looking forward to that. This is the spiced marmalade. I just wanted to have some different color just to pop against the book page. And these pages are pretty sturdy. So I probably should have folded it before I inked it, but yeah, it's whatever. All right. So I have my back piece. Now for this one, I want this to be up. So I'm just going to turn it upside down, and then I'm going to fold up a pocket. You can decide how deep you want it. I think that'll be all right. Just like that. So I'm going to glue that together right there. And if you forget to ink after it's folded and glued, then you can just stick a paper in the pocket and glue it down. Or ink it, sorry. Just like that. And then I'll bring up this one, and then it's just folded underneath. So there's a little space there. And then you have a double pocket, potentially a triple pocket. And I'm going to glue these, but this is how easy these are. You can use anything you want. Make your pockets whatever size you want them to be. Big, small. If you're making a mini, you know, you can have, if you just use a little book page, then or whatever paper, then they're going to look so cute. I did have a pair of scissors here, my goodness. I have my journal. Well, you know, and I have some stencils. I have some stamps. I have some leaves here. Oops. Did I forget to do this one? I did. That's funny. But these pockets are pretty easy and they're a lot of fun, and they're a great addition to your journals. I'm just going to stamp the leaves. Just like that. These are fun. I'm not sure if they're stamping up or not, but there we go. Let's see if I have a stencil here. What is that? These are all just like edge stencils. I received these from Took quite a while ago, but they're just great to use if you just want to add a little bit of embellishing to a page. Maybe I'm just going to take it off. I thought, oh, I can just do it while they're on there. Maybe not. I'm just going to add some letters on there. So I can just take you can just take your dauber and do this. Just like that. Oh, that looks nice. So it adds another level of interest to your pockets. I'm just getting the little symbols there at the bottom. So there we go. Cute. And an ABC. And there we go. And you can be done. But of course you can go further. You can add lace. But I want these to be flat. So that's why I'm not going to add any huge embellishments to them. Where's the orange? I'm going to go with the color that I used on the book page. But it's fun to get your different inks and play with them. I don't do that often enough, but oops, sorry, I need to start. So there's that. I'm just happy the mail has started again because I have a ton of flat mail that I've been making, so it's so fun. My everything is full again, so I can start sending mail. So I'm excited about that. Let's just do this. You don't have to ink. You know, if you want to sew them, that'd be great too. It'd look beautiful if it's sewn. I'm just going to glue. Just, stick it under there. There we go. Just like that. And then you can just fill your pockets. Let's see what I have here. A ticket. And this is just my box of embellishments. I found a couple other books, so I grabbed them. I always try to get them so that I can share, and because they're from the Dollarama, and I know, I'm not sure if everywhere in the States there's only the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure about that. So let's just add in. Come on, fingers don't want to work. So there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. So quick. Where's my little journal? Here it is. I kept it where I could grab it. It's just about full. So it can go on a page. And if you don't like the blank page, right, you can stencil, you can paint on it, you can doodle on it and just have it as a background and then glue this on. That looks really nice. I like it. Nice and little. Okay, let's move that. Get the bigger ones now. So you get the gist of it, you get the idea, and you can just run with it. And they can be a theme, they don't have to be a theme. Great little pockets, be Christmas pockets if you do Christmas and you're in your journals. You can make them Halloween. You know, I don't do Halloween, but I mean, there's lots of people that do. So, and I've been keeping my ends because I've been stamping on them. I have a box finally to put them in. All right, so I have a blue one. I did that one before we did that, came on, so I'll do the pink. This is, what is it? Kitsch Flamingo. It's a very pretty color. There's that. Yeah, I'm really excited to see Braden. I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm really looking forward to it. Excuse me. Okay. So again, we're just going to glue them, but I'm going to bring that one upside down. And you decide how deep you want it. Doesn't have to be very deep. Just like that. But how easy are these pockets? I mean, you can just mass make them and it's just going to be great fun. Do a whole bunch of them, keep them in your stash, and then when it comes to needing a pocket or two in whatever project that you're doing, then you know, just take it out, dress them up, fill the pockets, and you're good to go. There, just glue those together. I'm okay if they're not completely straight. I mean, it's not supposed to be perfect. This time I'll remember to glue up the sides. Just like that. And then that one will come there. There we go. Get a different stencil maybe. I need to maybe just open it up and take them off. It's easier to look. Oh, here's one with just some squiggly lines and stuff. Let's try that. I'm going to do it in the blue since I have the sponge here. So we're just going to try and hold it. It's a skinny one. Oh, fun. Look at that. Cute. See if I can get these dots on the second one. Oops. There we go. A little lighter. We'll see if I can get these ones in the middle. Grab a little more ink. This is the Mermaid. Mermaid Lagoon. Lovely color. I'm just going, whoop, I moved it. I'm just using the side of my sponge on here. There we go. Look at that. Looks nice with the pink. I'll wash that off later. And there we go. Can round the corners. Oh, that didn't work very well. There we go. Get a little more intense with the color. Come right in with your sponge. I don't usually use daubers with this. I just add the color like that. I like doing that. And there we go. And then we just fill in the pockets. So let's see, we have some glue on this bird. Excuse my arm. Let's pop him in there. It looks really nice. What else do we have? I have this little door. And a bow. Some stuff is a little smaller, so it'll end up falling to the bottom of the pocket, but you know, just for showing everything, it's good. I think I'd like to put that little bird there. Because I didn't do any stamping on it. I just did the stencils, so, which is fine. Oops. There's a big wad of glue there. There we go. There's that, and then this bird. But it's all flat, so I'm okay with sending it in the mail. I'm just looking for a flower. Some sort. What about this? Nope. I'm just gonna lift this up for a second here. So I can get this underneath. My glue isn't even getting low, and it's got that glob on the end. So there's that one. Isn't that lovely? They're so cute. So let's make one more, wanna? Now you know what to do, so you can just sit and craft and just have fun. Go. Stick these in my box. All right, what other color do I have? Well, this is a peacock feather. Let's use it. A little different than the Mermaid Lagoon, but oh, you know what? I can just use this. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. A little more intense. Very nice. All right. So I'd like the date on the front, so I'm going to do it like this. I don't know if you saw that, but it has a date on there. So I'm just going to fold her up. Oops. I don't think I did to the bottom of the other one, so when we're done I'll check. All right, so I'm going to put it back where it was and just glue them together. Ugh. If you're sewing, you just have to use a glue stick or something to just to tack it in place until you get to the sewing machine. But there's that, and then this one. You can't get any easier than this, honestly. So, and there was the date, 6th July 1949. I wanted that to be there. So I have these stamps. It doesn't say where they're from. I think I may have got them from Amazon, but they're just flowers. So let's see. They're kind of flat, so more intense color. Maybe I'll use black. Then it'll stand out. Hopefully. Just gonna put it sideways. Oh yeah. Not too shabby. Other way. That one looks alright. And we got this little heart. Yeah, they're very flat stamps. Cute heart. There we go. Just like that. Oh, it's coffee time. Thanks, love. Okay, let's do one of these. Maybe not. That one's a little too big. Oh, we can carry on the hearts. There's a few little hearts right here. Let's do that. In the blue. Cute. And I'm just going to bring it over here. There we go. Right? It's cute. And then you can just dress it or put it in your stash and use it at a later time. Whoops. Everything is falling. I have things sitting on my sewing machine. So there's one of the other little cards that I made. So just fits in there. And you've seen these. We did these together on video. So I'm going to add one in that pocket. And what else do we have here? I've got some tickets. There's some little tickets. And whatever that is, let's add it in there too. Just like that. And maybe one thing in the back. Here's some purple tickets. We'll put them back there as well. And so there we go. So quick, easy, and the same deal, putting them in your journal, or you can stick it in a pocket. You can clip it to a page. It doesn't have to be glued down, right? You can pin it. Find a page that's big enough, that's empty. You can pin it to a page with a paper clip. One of these little clippies, I don't know what they're called. One of these, and then you can add fibers into the hole for a little decoration that sticks out of your journal. Make it pretty. Or just glue it down. So there's a few ideas for you anyway. All right, I'll leave it there for today. I thank you all so much for hanging out. So this is fun. So grab up your book page or whatever and your different colored inks and just have a play. You can't go wrong. Great mass make. Let me know if you make some. Okay? Thanks so much. God bless. Take care and have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.